Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another video. So today's topic came to me a little while ago. It's something that's been kind of like it's a theme that is kind of reoccurring. It kind of goes along with some of my last videos I've made, kind of about like soulmates, soul groups, soul contracts. This topic is more about soul contracts than the others, but soulmates kind of, it all wraps in together. But I really want to talk about free will and soul contracts today. So basically, what free will is, in my opinion, free will is truly the freedom of choice. When you break it all down, that's what it is. Your will, your choice, that's what free will is. And what really kind of stirred all this up for me is it kind of came to me that what's been going on in the world, in the collective, it seems like the powers that be, or some people, are maybe trying to create the illusion that we don't have the freedom of choice. And this has been going on. It's been a topic or a red hot issue for a couple years with a couple different agendas now. And I was thinking about it and I was like, why is it the main thing that they're trying to take away our freedoms of choice or make us the illusion that they're taking away our freedom of choice? And I realized it's because anyone, no one can take away your free will. They want you to think they can. But free will is really and truly just freedom of choice. And so we're going to get into soul contracts, but first I just want to talk about free will a little bit. So, let's see, hold on. I want to look at my notes, make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so at times you may feel, and I put that in quotations, and we'll talk about why it's in quotations when we go back to soul contracts. You may feel as though something in your life was out of your control or happened to you. You didn't choose it. Whether that's, a relationship with somebody in your life, whether that is, an event or a circumstance or a way of living. And while at a certain frequency that may be true-ish, and we'll get into that, what you can always do, and nobody, nothing can take this from you, is you can always choose the way you react or the way you respond to something. And that is where the power of free will and free choice comes in. And that is why I believe there is a plan to make people think that they do not have power of choice or power of free will any longer. They want to create this illusion that you don't have a choice over yourself or over your circumstances. And that is an illusion. That is an illusion. The quicker this is kind of going to be an off-the-cuff tangent, but this is very important. The quicker we can start seeing through the illusions, seeing through the veils, the quicker we can snatch our power back. I've said this a million times and I will say this until my face turns blue. You are the most powerful thing in this universe. You are source consciousness. Everything is within you. Our DNA, the junk DNA we have, which is fucking bullshit. Look that up if you've never have. That's a whole nother tangent and video for another time. It is not junk DNA. You are so powerful. They know that. They don't want you knowing that. And that is why they give you the illusion that they're taking away your choices and your free will. It is an illusion. You always have the choice of how you react or respond to anything in your life. I'm going to give a very easy example. Say You lose your job, you get fired, right? You have two choices, basically. I mean, there's a million choices, but the gist of it. You have two choices. You could either poor me, victim mode, how is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Bad things always happen to me. I don't deserve this. I'm gonna go get blacked out drunk and not deal with my problems. Or I'm gonna go isolate for a weekend and cry myself to sleep every night. Or you're gonna say, you know what? I actually hated that job. I was miserable every time I went to work. I wasn't really making that much money. This is an opportunity for me to meet new people, get new opportunities, get a better job that's more aligned with me. I'm gonna make more money. The schedule's gonna work better for my life. And you could look at it as an opportunity for you to grow or for you to propel forward in life. Depending on which attitude you choose, depending on which way you react, that is how the trajectory of your life is going to unfold. That is the law of attraction. If you choose, oh, poor me, bad things happen to me, then more shit is going to come up and more blockades are going to come up in your life. Now, I do want to put a disclaimer. At any point, you could change the trajectory of your life. At any point, you could snatch your power back and say, you know what? Things aren't happening to me. Things are happening for me. And this roadblock that came after all 5 of these roadblocks that came, I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm going to let this empower me and I'm going to overcome this. And that is how you change the trajectory of your life. And that is how you use free will and you use the power and freedom of choice. Okay, so I want to talk about soul contracts a little bit because this is important. So soul contracts, they are created by us before we come here. A soul is just a fractal of source. It's a fractal of source, which is what we all are, which is what every being of consciousness is just source consciousness experiencing itself individually. So when we are a soul and we are creating our contracts, a soul has no ego, no judgment, no attachment. A soul does not see good or bad. That's not a thing. The soul only sees expansions, growth, experience, and lessons. That's it. There's no negative or positive. It's just not a thing. It is a balance. That is what a soul sees, is balance of the all. And so say when my soul is creating my contract, I want to experience and learn and grow from the illusion of death. As whole source, we know that death is exactly that, an illusion. There is no death, there is no beginning, there is no end, there is continuous consciousness. Always going, always creating. Everything is happening now. There is no past, there is no future. Everything is now. There is no end, there is no beginning. Everything is now. However, as a incarnate, as a soul, as an individual, we believe in the illusion of time, which means we believe there is a beginning, a middle, and an end. And so as a soul, we may want to come here and experience death. And so we may create a contract for ourselves that includes death of loved ones, just a life filled with death. And as a soul, we don't view it as tragic or awful or horrible. We view it as an opportunity for growth and expansion and to understand, to understand. That is, I think a lot of people get stuck. They hear the word contract and they're like, well, that sounds, that gives me the illusion that I don't have the choice, but you do. You chose it. It's kind of like when we're souls, we sign up for different movie roles, right? So like we read these scripts, except for we're not reading them, we're actually creating them. But we read these scripts and we're like, yeah, this is what I want in my movie. I want to do this. When you're watching a movie, it may invoke emotion out of you, but it's just an illusion. It's just a movie. It's just actors acting, playing a part. That is what, when we come here, what we're doing. We're just living this illusion, playing a part, experiencing, growing, learning. It's not it may invoke emotion from us. But when we could understand that we chose this, we came here to learn and grow, and we, in every single moment, no matter how awful, traumatic, intense, happy, joyous, loving anything is in our life, we have the choice. We have the freedom of choice. First, we chose to experience that at a soul level. We know that's what we wanted to experience, to maybe release karmic debt, or maybe to just grow and understand more. There's so many reasons why we may have chose to experience something. So when we understand that we chose every single thing in our life, every single theme, every single experience, when we realize we chose that, and then we realize that we continue to have the power of choice with our reactions and our responses, you are unstoppable. You are unstoppable. You are so, so, so powerful. And I think that's what I really just wanted you guys to get out of this. Both free will and soul contracts are such huge concepts and such huge topics, and I can go on and on forever about them. But the main point I want you to take from this, if you take anything, is that you always have the choice in your life. You and only you are the creator of your reality. You and only you can affect the trajectory of your life. Nobody has that power over you. No matter what they try and say or do, or what kind of illusions or tricks they try and play on you, you know the power is within you. You are the powerful one. I do have a couple more videos on my YouTube at the Astral Realm where I discuss a little bit more about soul groups, soulmates, soul contracts a little bit. Not exactly, I don't always remember what I say in these videos, so check that one out if you're interested. I also have a video about, I think, karmic looping and karma. I have a couple videos, I believe, about karma and past lives and stuff, so be sure to check these out, or check those out if those topics interest you. I hope this video was well received, and I hope it helps. Thank you guys again for always holding space, and I will see you on the next video.